Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you've been before, if not, hi, welcome. Get stuck into the comments, let us know who you are and chat away. So today, I know I really should have kept this plate for the plates I haven't used series, but I just wanted to play with it, so I'm sorry, I had to break it out. So what I'm doing is, I'm also using some of the new mini polishes that I got from Model 1s in the wee set. There's a video on that somewhere, I don't know if it's here or if it's Instagram, but I'm using polishes for there. They really are lovely to work with. So as you can see, I'm putting 2 coats of each polish on the nail tips, curing for 30 seconds each, except for the blue nails. When it comes to the blue nails, they only need 1 coat, which is super handy. So these ones, 2 coats, cure for 30 seconds each layer, done. So this is the blue one. It's a really opaque formula. As I say, it only took 1 coat on each tip to cover it, and it was beautiful. Great coverage. And if you keep watching, I'm about to have my first oopsie moment. Yeah, I dropped it and knocked it against the lamp and had to repaint it. There's my second oopsie moment. But we got past that. Another quick swipe of the nail and it's fine. Get it in the lamp. Yeah, 1 coat on each of these nails, and I was done with them. Again, 30 seconds cure. They don't need a full minute, these ones. This nail, I was going to do a coloured nail with glitter on it, and then I changed my mind, decided to do just the glitter and the clear nail. I don't know if I was planning on going for a glass nail or what, but I didn't do that anyway. So I had thought about tipping it on, but then I realised that if I tipped it, it would be all the big particles that got on the nail, and none of the smaller ones would get there because they're further down. So I decided to tip some out so I could mix it up a wee bit. Now I did this, I put a layer of top coat on, I didn't cure it, and then tapped this gorgeous, absolutely stunning glitter into it, and then cured it for a full minute. Now when it came out, there was patches where I had missed or it hadn't quite stuck to the top coat. So all I did was give it a quick rub and did it the same thing over again. So here we are at the plate. Does anybody else love watching the blue stuff coming off the plates? It is so satisfying. Yes, so I always give my plates a wee clean over with acetone and cotton wool. Just give it a wee wipe before we start. And on to the stamping. So on the darker bases, I've stamped in white first with the images that I want to use, just so that the colours will show up a bit better. So the turtle, I had to use him. He's so cute. So I didn't really know what colours to use for the turtle. So I decided I was just going to make him my own colours, whether it was realistic or not. But I think it turned out okay. So as usual, picked up okay, but my lining up is not brilliant. We all know this. But I was still happy with it. So that was the first layer. This is a 3-layer image. So the second layer was this, I'm just going to say it's shitty colour, but it worked for what I needed it for. And put all the turtle's markings on them. See? Looks good when it's stamped. And then the third layer, I wanted darker. So I was using this one. And usually I didn't have any problems. Now, I know it's not the plate. I think my stamper's getting towards the end of its lifespan because it didn't pick up at all. So, try again. Oh, I know this is sped up, and if it's too fast for anybody, you can slow it down and play it a bit slower if you want to see in more detail what I'm doing. So this time it picked up great actually. And then when I stamped it, of course I can't line up for toffee, so, but you all know what it's supposed to look like. It's a turtle. So I just wasn't going to stress about it. I think he was cute. So I'm just covering up the wee bits that I missed and restamping on the bits that were missing. do a quick clean up because I did make a bit of a mess, as you can see. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My son, who does not know how to do anything quietly, is putting shopping away, so I am so sorry if you hear his racket. So this one, I wanted like a sangria drink for this one. So stamped white and then put the orange on top of it. That was great. Wonderful. Now, this is a 2-layer image. So when I stamped the outline of this one, what I should have done was left the umbrella out and just stamped the black bit that I needed. And then I should have lined up the umbrella and stamped it in white first before I did the yellow, because the way it's turned out, you can't really see the yellow umbrella all that great when it's on the nail. So that's something I'll bear in mind for next time. But every mistake's a lesson, isn't it? So I quite like the way that turned out, but I do want to add a wee bit extra to it, so you'll see that coming up. So this is the thumbnail. So the image wasn't quite long enough to cover it, so I had to re-scrape the bottom of the image and just stamp it again on the bottom of the nail just to make the image cover the whole nail tip. So I wanted a pink sun, so we started off with that. I don't know why I wanted a pink sun, maybe just to add a wee splash of colour somewhere. And then I wanted to do the palm trees and the water waves black. I thought it would show up quite well. And this time I purposefully didn't stamp it lined up properly because I wanted to see a wee bit of the white through it. So I think this worked quite well. I was really quite chuffed with this. I nearly forgot to take the moon out there, so sun, moon, whatever. So it would have ended up black instead of pink. But I remembered, so I didn't have another oopsie moment there. So lining it up, stamp it down so there's a wee bit of the white showing. And I love how this turned out. As I said, it's not quite long enough, so I have to re-stamp the bottom of the nail. So I'm just going to do the same thing again. Clean up a wee bit, put some stamping polish on the bottom of the image. Scrape and stamp. So because I was leaving some of the white bits showing, you can't really notice that there's a break in the stamping. I think it doesn't really show, so I was quite happy with how it turned out. Has anybody finished watching the 3rd series of Stranger Things? I really enjoyed it, but yeah, there was some sad moments in it. I won't spoil anything just in case you've not watched it, but yeah, I can't say it was my favourite. Going on to the final nail, this is the white one. I wanted to do a water decal on this. So I already had them soaking, which I really shouldn't have done. I tried to get organised and it just comes back to bite me in the arse. So I put a coat of base coat on, took out my first decal, which was a gorgeous wee flower from Nail Stamping Queen. These decals are all from Nail Stamping Queen. And it mucked up because I couldn't get it to unfold, so we just threw that one away and didn't bother with it. But the leaves are fine. Got them on, dried them off and got them on the nail, no problem. Same with the flamingo, although the flamingo did fold a wee bit at the side. Did you see that cheeky wee fly that I just had to move there? Yeah, so dab off the flamingo and put it on. And I thought I had it down great, and then I noticed the fold. And I started faffing and decided that it needed to be fixed. But really, I didn't fix it very well because it was still folded when I put it in the lamp. I just hadn't really noticed. But I don't think you can really see it once the nail's done. So when it come out, I wanted to use some, it's like a glitter topper, just to put a wee bit extra onto this nail and to try and hide the fold a wee bit. So these sapphire polishes, I've got 2 different ones here to use. They're lovely. They're just sparse enough for what you need, but not too sparse that you can't see them. So I put the thicker one, well, the one that's got more glitter in it, onto the drink because I thought that might just like create sparkles for it to be a drink. That was my thoughts anyway. So that's my wee plate with the tropical plate from Dixie Plates. Isn't it stunning? Hope you enjoyed that and you like how the nails came out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!